another beautiful day once again, and you're here back at Dexter's World Channel. Well, today is a happy Saturday because we have almost completed making or constructing our pen. And in the last video that we had, I told you that we are going to replace the tarp and make this pen a concrete one. And this is now the finished product. This is now the outcome of our construction. And I am so happy because today we are going to remove this wooden tank of fish and we will replace this one with a big tank for our aquatic plants. I already have an idea on my mind how to go about these things. There are two methods of planting, the immersed one and the submerged. Well, if you will say that it's submerged, you will really put the plants under the water. But if you are planting this by means of the immersed form, then maybe we can just put that in a shallow water and allow the leaves to grow on the top of the water. And maybe that's the thing that we gonna do. We are going to adopt the immersed form of plantation. You will see that I have here plenty of baby moorfish. Earlier this morning, I was really able to transfer some 300 fry of this moorfish. Their sizes are really good and they have beautiful bodies, and some of them of course have deformities, and we are segregating the ones that have inferior quality because this is not actually to be grown for our aquarium. And you will see that we have already transferred more than half of the interpopulation of this tank. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, what is that kind of fish? Well, these are their parents. You will see this one. These are the moorfish, and you look at their eyes that is bulging. There are two males and two females. Actually, there are two pairs, and they have produced a lot of babies already. And you will see now that their sizes varies. There are bigger ones, there are smaller, and some of them has defects. You will see this one. It has a closed tail, almost becoming a single tail. Like this one. These are the fish that are not good to see inside the aquarium. If you are breeding fish, the decision is yours whether to cull them, to feed those that have deformities to your arowana or even the flower horn. And that's the thing that we discussed. If you are really a breeder, you have to get the most beautiful ones, and we will grow this one and sell this to our pet store. We cannot sell deformed fish because that's not good to see, that's not beautiful to see inside in the aquarium. And it sparks a lot of discussion. But in my case, actually, I am feeding this to our carnivorous fish like arowana and our flower horn. We will transfer this one, and I am so excited because in the next couple of days, we gonna be able to build a big tank and be filled with aquatic plants. And we will learn this together. This is my first time to engage in the business of planting these beautiful plants, and I'm so excited. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, why did you immerse your bucket in this tank? I have a little problem with my submersible tank because it cannot bring up the water as high as this one. So I was forced to put down this bucket. But this is just temporary. This is not the permanent one because this side will be developed and we will do some finishing touches over here so that it will look good. And this area, this portion will be the place for our filter buckets. And I am planning to make some 4 or 5 drums to be used as our filter buckets. And one of the questions that was raised by our subscriber is, my water is green and we cannot even see very clearly the fish inside the tank. Well, I also experienced the same. As you can see, this one, this is even very green water, but the fish are healthy. Of course, we wanted to have a clear and beautiful, crystal clear fish tank, and that's our ambition. We will learn that together. I will provide a good filtration bucket, and I am confident that this green water will be turned into a crystal clear water where we can vividly see our fish. So these fish are also big now. There are mixed of the cheetahs. I made a video about crossbreeding of this yellow molly, black molly, and white molly, the silver molly. And we produced a very beautiful fish which we call the 24K mollies, or the cheetah. You will also see that our lettuce are transferred over here because we're gonna use this one for breeding. Let me give you tips on how to breed your goldfish or how to prepare your water. One subscriber said, "Please Dexter, I don't have problem on how to breed my fish. But my problem is how to hatch the eggs. Because 3 days, 4 days, there are visible signs that the eggs really are developing. But on the 5th, on the 6th or 7th day, they all died, the fry all died. So that's the reason of a polluted water, contaminated water. Because that tank is already poisoned by the milk of the fish. So what we do is, if you are breeding in a small tank, you prepare another tank and get some eggs and transfer that to the other tank which has new water. But my way of preparing this one, you will see that I am just using a deep well water, or water coming from the deep well. And you cannot use that immediately. So I run this water in preparation of our breeding of Shubun King. Today is Saturday, maybe a couple of days from now, this water is already good for our breeding. So we will prepare the water. That's very crucial. You may be able to breed your fish, spawn them, but the crucial thing is, are that eggs will hatch? So for that eggs to hatch, we have actually to prepare a good tank which has good conditioned water. So I will repeat, we can condition the water by means of putting that submersible pump and allow that water to cycle, to have nitrogen cycle and to develop good bacteria. So I have here this Daphnia, and this is their food for today. We're giving them every morning this live food, and this live food will really help them grow fast. And this Daphnia are just available at the side of the slot. And you will see that they are already eager, they are coming. And I would like to tell you that our method in culturing this Daphnia was so effective, but I did not culture anymore because Daphnias are just readily available. If you don't have Daphnias, well, of course, you can use the alternative. We have a video on this. We have to dry up this egg yolks. That will be a good source of protein, and you can use that in lieu of Daphnia. I can give some floating flakes for them to appear and for us to clearly see them. I cannot imagine that they have really grown so fast. They're already big now and they're visible. And what we are doing is we're mixing now our more fish on this tank. But of course, we cannot overpopulate our tank. That's the dangerous thing that we can do to our fish. We don't overpopulate. Well, there are, I think, 3,000 pieces of fish that are here inside this tank. But 2 or 3 weeks from now, they're gonna be reduced. Their population will be reduced because that will be a crowded tank already, especially when they grow big. So thanks guys for watching, and I would like to ask you, if you are new to our channel, please browse our other videos where you can learn many things. The tips on how to care for fish, how to culture their food, and even how to prepare DIY fish food. how to do a quail farming, duck farming, and even culturing the superworm. Many videos that you can learn and many tips that we have exposed in our previous videos. I would like to ask you also to please visit the channel of my son Dexter's World Jr. He's close to 2,000 subscribers and he is really very happy about that, and thank you for your support. I would like to humbly ask you to please visit our website where we have items for sale, all related in the aquarium accessories. We also have fish food. So that's the thing that we can share so far. I hope you will continue to like and share videos only here at Dexter's World.